What's up, girls? Today, I just want to have a little chit chat with you guys. I want to teach you a little bit on the different hormonal cycles. I talk to women every single day, and it's quite shocking how much women have no idea that we have different hormonal cycles every single week. Every 5 to 7 days, our hormones are shifting and changing, therefore causing our bodies, our moods, literally our whole lives to also shift and change, and our emotions and our feelings and our energy. So I want to talk a little bit more about that today and just give you a little bit of awareness of your biological woman body. We have four different hormonal cycles, and like I said, they shift from 5 to 7 days, usually every week. It's kind of funny, but we feel like a different person every single week. So I have a lot of women that tell me like, oh my God, certain weeks I just feel exhausted. Certain weeks I feel fatigued. I get certain cravings during a specific time of the month. I get mood swings. I feel irritable. Sometimes I can't get out of bed. And honestly, girls, it's just that our hormones are shifting and changing. Our bodies are so different from men's bodies, and it's crazy because we literally have to be almost as effective and full of energy, and we have to work, and we have to take care of the kids, and we have to go to school, and we have to be career driven, and all the pressures of being a woman in today's society. And we have to be as effective almost as men are naturally, and our bodies just don't function like men's bodies. Our bodies are so different. So just to give you a little bit of education on the difference. So men produce testosterone every single day. Right when they wake up, they produce testosterone. So they have just natural energy. Women only produce testosterone once a month, and that's usually in our ovulation cycle. So let me give you a little bit of a breakdown now of the different cycles. So we all know, and we're all familiar with our menstrual cycle, right? That is when we get our period, when we get our menstruation. Usually those days we are very tired. So my tips for menstruation cycle, just to keep up to par, because those days we feel exhausted, especially like day one, day two. Some of my clients, before they start training with me and start their online program, or their online hormonal health program with me, they usually can't get up for like the first couple of days, the first day or two on their menstruation cycle. So these days we kind of have to treat ourselves like we're sick a little bit, but not to keep us in bed all day, if that makes sense. So when I say take care of yourself like you're sick, I mean literally take care of yourself, like take care of yourself. Be intentional with nurturing yourself. So for example, eating more, make sure you're not skipping any meals, eating more, sleeping more, and then hydrating more. So also things that I can recommend for this time of the month not to feel so intense would it be getting into hormonal balance, eating 3 times a day, and strength training. Now, after our menstruation, we start to feel a little bit better. So we'll then go into our follicular cycle. And this cycle feels obviously a lot better. We're getting off our periods. Our energy is finally coming up. Our levels of hormones like our estrogen, progesterone is starting to come up. You're going to feel a little bit more energized. You're going to feel better. I would still during this time, I think even then I would still work out, but you can even work out a little bit more intensely than you would on your menstruation cycle. On your menstruation cycle, girls, when you first start your hormonal health journey, it's okay to sleep. It's okay to miss a workout. It's okay just to go for a walk. It's okay to not lift the weights or lift as heavy in the beginning. later on, once you get to a better hormonal balance, you can pretty much power through your workouts. You're still going to feel a little bit tired because, again, we're not men, but you're going to feel a lot better. So during your follicular cycle, you can move a little bit more. And yeah, I would still keep on eating what you need to eat. And then here comes like the best part of the month. This is when women, we feel like literally superwoman, is in our ovulation cycle. So in our ovulation cycle, what I teach women is like how to like pretty much maximize this time. This is a great time to like make decisions. I personally don't like to make major life decisions during the week of my period or the week before my period, and I will get into that a little bit later on. So this is a great time. The ovulation cycle is a great time to like make decisions. You have more clarity. You're not so foggy brain. You're not having brain farts. Again, this is when you get a kick of testosterone. And yeah, this is the time to really pick up weights, eat really well. You should always be eating well, and just really like push yourself in the gym and use this time to like be creative. For example, myself, when I'm on my ovulation cycle, I actually schedule myself to work a little bit more than usual because my body and my brain have the capacity to do so. So now I think probably one of the worst stages, and I don't mean to say this like as like negative, but this is after our ovulation cycle, we go into our luteal cycle, which is when we PMS the most, when we're the most moody. You can get tired. I mean, all women have different they have different symptoms during this time of how they like PMS, but this is also when you start to blow. It's the week before your period. So I do not make any major life decisions during this time because you can be a lot more emotional and sensitive during this time. And honestly, our brains just feel very foggy during this time. And again, as you get to a better hormonal health and a better hormone balance, even this stage, you'll start to feel less fog. But even then, we just have to be very wise. And like I said, girls, this week for some of us, we might feel tired. We might feel exhausted. So it's okay to sleep. I just want to really educate you on, in the beginning stages, we got to do what we got to do to get us to a hormonal balance. But it's okay to like sleep enough. My biggest recommendation for women is to sleep over 8 hours. So I know we've been taught our whole lives to sleep 8 hours, but women, we should sleep a little bit more. And during your luteal cycle and your menstruation cycle or your menstrual cycle, I would say to sleep anywhere from like 8.5 to 10 hours would be a good sweet spot, because we do need more rest during these times. So during this time, you might have cravings and stuff like that. So during the luteal and the menstrual cycle, I recommend to still be on your protein game and also be on your magnesium game. Magnesium is going to help with cramping. And then the protein is going to help level out the insulin levels, therefore making you feel more satiated and not needing so much to indulge in too much of your cravings. But even then, girls, it's okay. It's okay to have cravings. It's okay to like ease on your cravings with something. If you're craving something sweet, it's okay. It's okay. Just make sure that you're having proper nutrition and then indulging into some of your cravings for those weeks. Be nice to yourself, treat yourself good, learn your hormonal cycles, learn your body, and then train, work, everything according to your hormonal cycles. It's going to help you so much more. Be consistent in the gym, consistent in your fitness, consistent with your nutrition, and even be more effective in your workplace, in your life, in your relationships. So girls, I hope this helps. And if you have any questions, always feel free to message me. You can find me on Instagram with my IG handle at Engie Ovalle, and always you can follow me on YouTube for more content like this.